Mixture.
Mixture.
No, we're a chemical mixture that makes chaos.
His mixture got screwed up.
She just showed up with that mixture.
So it is even with people, a mixture of both good and evil.
This mixture in my Lolita of tender.
混合
Moan.
Moan.
All you do is moan.
And moan the expense.
Let's hear this beauty moan.
Maybe I'll moan differently, and then you'll resent Banky and become suspicious of us. Or
what am I gonna do, moan and groan?
呻吟呻吟着说
Mob.
Mob.
We can dress like flappers and mob guys.
As you may know, I'm opening the first mob museum in Youngstown, Ohio this fall.
Everyone's houses are financed by these mob banks.
I shall tumble down before the mob, foam at the mouth and make them laugh.
Something which, when I do it, I get an angry mob on my front lawn.
暴民大举包围聚众生事
Mobile.
Mobile.
Live, mobile, and unknown.
Are you sure you have time to go to Mobile with me?
So he showed me this mobile he had, like over a baby's crib, but with different words.
Since you're not exactly mobile these days, I'm handling the pitch for you.
Well, I've only been trying every mobile operator south of the Mason-Dixon line.
移动的活动物体
Mobility.
Mobility.
Because the remainder of your arm is so short, mobility will be
Downward social mobility.
Speed mobility will be our advantage.
That mobility unit's the truth.
We hear a lot about the great social mobility in America, with the focus usually on the comparative ease of moving upwards.
可动性
Mobilize.
Mobilize.
Mobilize every division of the Army of the Air Force.
The ability to mobilize the people's minds, whereas Stalin, he is so dull.
Valkyrie is Hitler's contingency plan to mobilize those men during a national emergency.
We just have to figure out a way to mobilize it.
Well, let's see who can mobilize first.
动员
Mock.
Mock.
CEOs with college-age mistresses. An SVP of an investment bank who wanted Molly to put a mock deck in a game.
Do not mock the gods.
don't mock them till you try them.
You mock me.
You mock my casseroles and you think I'm ditzy when I'm just trying to be cheerful.
嘲笑假的虚伪的
Mode.
Mode.
Besides, I know about Buzz's Spanish mode.
But I'm in full see no evil mode.
I think he's in major overreaction mode, okay?
Switch to manual flight mode.
You're gonna have to get Dalton to come to the utility doors at midnight and be dressed for stealth mode.
模态
Model.
Model.
I am a professional model.
I know, because I model those termite tents in my spare time.
It's not every day you get to see a model walking around off the page.
Now, none of her clients have ever seen her in person, but I'm willing to guess that she's got the body of a Victoria's Secrets model.
Right now, I'm just kind of a lingerie model.
模型模范的做模型
Modem.
Modem.
I shall take the liberty of using my modem to locate the Muppets.
Modem everything.
See, there's no modem access to the mainframe.
The TV, the modem, everything.
There's cable lines in the kitchen, living room, bedroom, and a cable modem on the computer in the office.
调制解调器
Moderate.
Moderate.
Choose a day when waves are moderate but regular.
I'm picking up a moderate vibration here.
Wall Street prices took a pounding yesterday, with the Dow Jones closing down 6 3/4 points in moderate trading.
Showers, moderate or good.
Well, tests have shown that children under moderate trauma have a tendency to apply themselves academically as a method of coping.
适度的节制变缓和
Moderately.
Moderately.
But I'll be honest, the fact that I find you moderately attractive just makes the job easier in my part.
Do you think I'm really, truly talented, or do you think I'm only moderately talented?
I was moderately impressed.
We're in moderately poor shape down here.
适当的
Moderation.
Moderation.
Do you have any idea the beating I'm taking at moderation?
What?
Freedom in moderation.
How can this evil allow moderation?
This isn't the day for moderation.
缓和
modern,
Modern.
I'm a modern woman dealing with modern problems and modern men.
It's this modern dance school.
Some people might say that modern dance has no place here. That it's a second-tier form of dance. That it lacks substance. That it lacks rules.
What I was trying to say was, I can't believe that in our modern society, they let...
You know, they did the whole Wild West look great, but just the modern amenities, not so much.
现代人现代的
modernism,
Modernism.
I'm not cut out for modernism, post or otherwise.
Meh, and modernism.
Modernism with a soul.
That's modernism. Tristram Shandy was a postmodern classic written before there was any modernism to be post about.
现代作风
modernization,
Modernization.
Total modernization of the state's electrical grid.
Management at Monk Foods in Miami has sent me here to conduct mechanization and modernization procedures.
Modernization, that's what it's all about.
On the other, his manifesto promises the most radical modernization and shake-up of the Constitution in 300 years.
Or has that been removed in some kind of faux modernization of the catechism?
现代化
modest,
Modest.
Charlotte is being modest.
I think it's modest Yahoo.
I think it's very nice, very modest, and it does cover up a lot of cleavage.
Oh, Juanita, don't be modest.
Since you have failed to achieve, even in the modest task which was your charge, since you have stolen my money...
谦逊的
modification,
Modification.
Behavior modification.
How are you able to do that modification?
Let me offer a modification, a simple change we can all accept.
The protocols of conclave are not subject to modification.
Very nice modification.
修正
modify,
Modify.
But with the kind of help we can offer the process, it is possible to modify several other organs.
Could we modify a quantum spectrometer and track it?
Modify your station to assist the convoy on the starboard side.
Shouldn't you say eat her out, or at least modify the term fuck with something like fist?
We have to work on finding another way to modify our weapons so they'll be more effective.
修正被修改
modish,
Modish.
It's a pretty modish name.
Well, let's see if we can scare up enough to make at least one of us look, as you say, modish. Yeah, and if one doesn't look modish with Barney, it's thumbs down.
流行的
module,
Module.
The only thing the command module is good for is re-entry, so that leaves us with dilemma, which means free return trajectory. Lunar module just became a lifeboat.
Well, folks, let's head on down to the lunar excursion module.
What about the scrubbers on the command module?
We'll float through this access tunnel into the lunar module, leaving
Econ.
组件
moist,
Moist.
A moist black ash dampens the filth of a dung-dark rat's nest and mingles with the thick scent of wood rot while the lark song of a gutter snipe.
For all the world knows, my vagina could be moist with desire as we speak.
How many Valley Moisters to give her?
A moist and delicious.
Surrounding a warm, moist.
潮湿的 moisture,
Moisture.
All of this moisture coming up out of the south.
And finally, ginger lemongrass for moisture.
Moisture on my upper lip cost me the presidency.
My feet always have moisture.
Bright green means that they're still alive and that they carry moisture.
湿气 mold,
Mold.
Do me any favors, but if you need to wash the mold off from these fossils, I'll be down there enjoying myself.
We have to shape and mold them into the man that you want them to be.
Some black mold down there.
There's Eye of Newt in there, tree mold, old lizard brains, scales from a rancid sea serpent. Will she mold our young breed?
模子形成
molecule,
Molecule.
A woman that's crawled into every molecule of his being, that consumed his every thought, and turned him into a creature of devotion and obsession.
Do you know what a molecule is?
Perish here together and watch snatcher and slave all worlds, or fold every molecule.
The world ends because in a chip of ice, a molecule is discovered that can turn all the water it touches into ice.
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
分子
molten,
Molten.
Am I to be dropped into a vat of molten steel and become part of a new skyscraper?
As you can see, molten metal penetrated the spinal cavity and fused the vertebra at multiple points, including the lamina and the roof of the spinal column.
Into the molten wilderness of sin.
Ooh, molten chocolate cake.
You take a frozen cylinder of ganache and you set it in the ramekin so that as the outside cooks fully, the inside becomes molten.
融化的
moment,
Moment.
Could I speak with you for a moment, privately?
Could you excuse us for a moment, please?
Now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for.
Okay, I want to take a moment to mention my mother, who couldn't be here.
Tonight, Ronda Rousey looks to recapture the moment and this time win the SmackDown Women's title.
片刻
momentum,
Momentum.
Now momentum with the visionary. And the weakness, he's going to go after it just like that. Right now, energy and momentum on the side of The Miz. The Miz and Logan Paul trying to get momentum back in their favor.
The train gives us momentum.
动力
monarch,
Monarch.
And one with whom our revered monarch is on terms of considerable intimacy.
I am the monarch of the sea.
Becomes the throned monarch better than his crown?
My agency is known as Monarch.
They would always strike at transitions of power, like an election year or the death of a monarch.
帝王
Monday,
Monday.
Come Monday, I'm going back to being an accountant.
I need the samples in the showroom by Monday.
Logan was in this position Monday night.
Monday seems so far away now.
Now, this Monday at StorkCon, the board will announce they're kicking me upstairs.
星期一
monetary,
Monetary.
And whether you think it's fair or not, Jay, the first monetary installment from the MacArthur grant was put into a joint marital account and thus became community property.
Mr. Pollard, has Mrs. Adler offered you any monetary reward or employment for coming forward today?
No, that's the International Monetary Fund.
Now, this coin, of course, it does not represent the monetary value.
Well, do you realize that the monetary value of this promotion and the prize is potentially worth more than the purchases?
货币的
money,
Money.
A lot of money for not much shirt.
I love you, not your money or your car or your house or your skills in bed.
I want to make money.
What? If you're never going to see your husband, you might as well have a relationship with his money.
Unrelated. Do architects make big money?
金钱
monitor,
Monitor.
Here's a monitor, right?
I want all party members in the tri-state district to monitor the city, county, and state police on their CBs.
You can monitor his progress more accurately.
You'll be able to monitor your briefcase right from here.
Your biorhythm monitor is the key to your room.
监督器监视
monkey,
Monkey.
Did you get the facts from the Monkey Police Department about Drew Marshall, the man who's probably the real killer?
Repulse the monkey.
So I said to him, get your own monkey.
The disco and dance, the funky monkey, or whatever it is they call that stuff they're blaring in there.
We go and sit in front of the old man with shit breath, talk about fucking, he takes notes, he goes home and spanks his monkey.
猴子淘气嘲弄
monopoly,
Monopoly.
Because I'm undefeated in Monopoly, so.
Do you think you were born with a monopoly on the truth?
I mean, I even took $5,000 every time we played Monopoly before we even started playing the game.
I never could finish Monopoly.
It's a monopoly piece.
垄断
monotonous,
Monotonous.
Did you find my company monotonous?
If every scene is brilliant, your movie is going to be utterly monotonous.
No, it got monotonous.
The voice is a monotonous succession of scratchy, complaining tones.
Pretty monotonous, and I'm getting good and sick of seeing your ugly little face.
单调的
Monster.
Monster.
And you monster, you better stay under there.
I'm just a monster.
Not as long as they think you're a monster.
Huh?
So, big monster bashing?
The sea monster ate it.
Huh?
怪物
Month.
Month.
First of the month, pony up.
I thought we were anti-olives this month.
I was totally beachless for a month and a half.
I've been shoveling sewage for the last month.
Please, when he left town, you stayed in your pajamas for a month.
月
Monthly.
Monthly.
As his advisors have not permitted a private audience with you, His Holiness has asked me to bring you along to my monthly audience.
His pension is deposited monthly, and someone is making the occasional withdrawal.
I think she's avoiding me because she doesn't have her portion of the monthly utilities.
Thanks to Mr. Pick, he and I don't have to miss our monthly car wash.
Your wife receives monthly $1,000 in her bank account.
月刊每月的
Monument.
Monument.
And if I'm seen like this in Europe after the Washington Monument, my whole class will figure out who I am, and then...
It's a monument to all the local fishermen that were lost at sea.
The remains of a badly decomposed body wired to a large monument.
The whole thing was like a monument to someone trying too damned hard to be different.
What's a pretty girl like you doing sitting alone in the middle of this monument to consumerism?
纪念碑
Monumental.
Monumental.
As her research fellow, my principal task was the alphabetizing of index cards for Ashford's monumental critical edition of Dunn's.
Even something as monumental as the Scott Farkas affair.
I find it rather difficult to overlook the monumental security breaches and dead operatives for which you are almost single-handedly responsible.
It was a work of art, flawless, sublime, a triumph equaled only by its monumental failure.
Now, needless to say, the Hercules was a monumental undertaking.
纪念碑的
Mood.
Mood.
And, as long as you're in a generous mood, how about a promise you'll have my back at the town hall tonight?
I gotta tell you, this really does put me in a better mood. I'm in a bad mood.
So then why are you in such a good mood?
You don't seem in a good mood.
心情
Moon.
Moon.
By the light of the silvery moon, home you ride.
If you're on the moon and look down at Earth, you could actually see and recognize the Great Lakes.
It was the full moon, so I decided I'd better check everywhere for old Fuzzy.
Jackie Moon waving to the fans as he makes his way down the court.
You're a moonhead.
No.
月亮闲荡虚度
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Double cross us and kill us all in a moonlight ambush. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Moonlight magic. Gag.
No, I think his nickname was Moonlight.
Well, the moonlight on the Bosphorus is irresistible.
月光有月光的
Moral.
Moral.
By my troth, I have no moral meaning with this Cardus.
That, although the moral issues remain up for debate, the legalization of sex work would ultimately provide protection for sex workers and...
The moral laws of man and nature deem it a requisite that such measures be implemented to preserve the humanity at risk.
There's my twisted moral compass.
You're really enjoying this whole moral superiority thing, aren't you?
道德的
Morale.
Morale.
How's morale?
If he knew we were here, it might boost his morale a little.
The first thing that goes through a captain's head when he hears there's low morale going around is...
What'd I do?
The morale, if ever they had any, which I doubt. The Turks knocked out of them in front of Medina.
You see, morale isn't exactly high.
士气
Morality.
Morality.
And they had seen her sense of morality.
Power, ideals, the old morality, and practical military necessity.
That morality, which has made Rome strong enough to steal 2/3 of the world from its rightful owners, founded on the sanctity of Roman marriage and the Roman family.
Your continued existence is a mockery of morality.
The weakness, Peter, is morality.
道德
More.
More.
更多多的多
Moreover.
Moreover.
And moreover, I will go with thee to thy uncle's.
Moreover, I'm planning my team in a way that I can explain in job interviews next winter.
Moreover, there's even less truth in the rumor that I took 100 million francs from the French to keep the stories running for another year.
Moreover, this trinket, as you call it.
They're more imaginative than his, and moreover, I had a better chance of winning.
而且
moribund,
Moribund.
I hereby commute your sentence and order that you be imprisoned for the remainder of your miserable, moribund mutton shop life.
In my opinion, they are the last refuge of a moribund imagination.
She thought about restarting her moribund career with a Kickstarter campaign, but the potential for further humiliation was daunting.
Soon be as moribund as the mummy.
Yes, moribund.
垂死的人